This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back with another tech review. This time we're looking at Soundcore's Life Q30 wireless noise cancelling headphones by Anker. I'm sure you've all heard of noise cancelling headphones before, so I won't drag it out. However, online I've seen a lot of talk about these headphones being the best bang for the buck and the best value for money. People tend to try and compare them to the AirPod Maxes. I mean, they're like chalk and cheese, I expect. One's like £500. This one here sent me back 55 notes. It sounds like a good value to me. Let's open it up, let's test it, let's see, is it worth your money? Let's stick around and let's find out. Just to give a bit of context to why I bought these bad boys, I'm not looking for miracles, I'm not looking for the greatest sound in the world, I'm simply looking for some comfy headphones that, you know, can be used as headphones to play music, maybe make a few calls, you know, the casual sort of thing, but ultimately it's to replace these. Oh my days, look at the state of these. Now I've had these, I'm not gonna lie, for about 10 years. They were dodgy beat knockoffs, as you can imagine. Look at that, Zorro. And they did the job. They're not my primary listening devices. I've got some AirPod Pros, which I think are the thing I use all the time. But I've been using this to record because I've got a microphone that allows you to live listen to what's going on. So the idea is to replace these filthy things, 10 years old, with something a bit nicer, a bit upbeat, and something maybe I can get a bit of use out of. So let's take a look at the box and see what's it all about. Checking out the front of the box, it immediately appeals to me because it's by Anker. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I'm a massive Anker fan. I think they've got great top quality stuff at rock bottom prices. I should be endorsed by Anker, all the gimmicks I've got. I know the promotion they get for free. But anyway, I've got high expectations for this. It's the Life Q30. There's a Q35 out at the moment. My understanding is one of the biggest differences is the Q35 is meant to have a more refined sound, a better sound. Again, it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something for cheap, cheerful, that is good, that can replace my recording headphones for when I'm recording videos. It's got a high-res audio there, which I think doesn't mean anything. I think it's just a gimmick. Active noise cancelling hybrid. Active noise cancelling basically means it's got microphones in it which shuts out the exterior noise from the headphones, so you can just focus on what you're listening to, which sounds pretty good. 40-hour play time, that's pretty good again. However, I've read online that if you charge these for just 5 minutes, you get 4 hours of charge, which is amazing if you ask me. Transparency mode means you can hear the outside world whilst you've got the headphones over, which is, good. NFC fast pairing. The idea is if you've got an Android phone, you can just tap it on the side of the headphone, it'll automatically connect. Otherwise, it's going to need to be Bluetooth using the usual stuff. On the side of the box, we've got that high-res sound. Again, I don't think that really means anything. And it's enjoyed by 20 million people. I don't know what basis that is, but still. On the bottom, we got all the gimmicks and serial numbers and stuff like that, but what is inside the box, you can see it there. You got the headphones, chef kiss, USB-C cable. I'm all about the USB-C. We've got an auxiliary cable as well, which is good for me because that means you can plug straight into the microphone, so it can do exactly what I need it to be. And honestly, if you're subscribed to Ichiban Productions, you knows how I love cases, and this bad boy comes with its own case. Last but not least, we've got the back of the box. More advertisements of the things it does. The other big thing that it talks on, yeah, there you go, it's talking all about it there. It's got the built-in microphone so you can take calls as you're out and about and all that stuff. But one of the big things I saw people gushing about online about this is it's got an app. And in that app, what you can do is you can mess around with the equalizer to set up the sound how you like. Now, I know if you take the £500 AirPod Maxes, it's got inbuilt equalizer, so it automatically does it, and it tells you what you like. You don't like what you think you like what it tells you to like. So if you like programming your equalizer yourself, this one has definitely got to be a good idea for you, especially for the money, to think you can tune it to how you like. You're a bass head, you should be covered here. So that's enough gushing about the product. Let's open it up and see what it's actually like. Boom, cheeky cut. I've taken off the cellophane so we can get straight into this. First things first, the box, it feels okay. It doesn't feel super premium, but doesn't feel ultra cheap either. So let's open it up. Ooh, and here we go. We've got the headphones already in the case. I'm not overly enamoured with that smell to start with, but I don't want to be too judgmental. Nothing else inside the box, so we've got the instructions and we've got the headphones themselves. As you all know, I'm a massive fan of reading. So let's have a look at the literature first. Opening it up, what have we got? I guess it's going to be one of those traditional Anker things where if you like it, leave a review, and if you don't, you get in touch. So we've got a quick start guide. How do we sound? So yeah, here we go. Sound great, tell everybody. Not happy, get complaining. So yeah, typical Anker thing. Let's get that out the way. And what have we got here? We've got the warning guide. Oh, look at all those gimmicks. Basically, don't smash it, don't do anything you shouldn't do with it. Quick start guide. I guess it's going to be charging, but let's have, oh my goodness, look at all this. So what we got first? Support, download the app. Charging, so plug it in. Red means it's there. USB-C. Don't put it in water, obviously. Powering on and off. You press the power button for 3 seconds. Noise cancelling, you press the other button there, which says NC, surprisingly. You could probably turn it, yeah, of course you can turn the noise cancelling on from the app. Bluetooth on, get it all sorted. Dual pairing, that's pretty cool. It means you can have it connected to 2 different devices, so it automatically swaps between the 2. That's something nice, but that's something with USB 5.0, I believe. Other people know that one better than me. And on the back, what else we got? So we got ourselves, what's that, transparency mode. So if you cover up the right headphone for 1 second, it goes into transparency. We got the button controls there, riveting. We got ourselves, what's this? Auxiliary in, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's nice it's got that. I mean, people are phasing that out now, and I do think that is a old school feature. It's certainly something I needed to reset it in case it goes wrong. Customer service is at it. It's enough reading now, because we know readings for prisoners. So it's the time you've all been waiting for. It's the main event. Let's crack it open and have a look. I don't know about you, but I've got some serious anticipation opening this to see what's inside. So a little carry handle there. Let's unzip it. It smells like new, cheap. So it smells like a typical carrying case, to be honest with you, if you ever bought anything from there. There we go. There's the headphones in all their glory. And I'm not going to lie, I really like already that all the cables and stuff come in their own protective bag. That's looking like a win to me. And I'll tell you what I've just spotted, which I think is absolutely awesome. I don't know about you, but sometimes you get these foldable headphones and you unfold them and then you can never remember how they fit back into their container or their bag or their box or whatever. Look at that. It literally tells you, right one there, left one there. I mean, Anker, you got some seriously good brownie points here. They've thought of that. Let's take a look at the 2 cables to see what we've got here. Let's get them out. And cable tie on that one. That's a bit poor, but it's a general stereo headphone auxiliary cable. And then we've got the USB-A to USB-C for charging. Powered by Anker. I wish the stereo one had that sort of clip on it. You know, you're doing pretty good, but you've skimped there a bit, Anker. So let's take a look at the headphones and see, are they actually any good? Getting them out the box, let's just pull it out right there. Ooh, so that's got a pretty premium feel to it, to be honest with you. We've got a cushioned head at the top. That's super cushiony. Feels like metal there. Actually, yes, this feels pretty premium, all joking aside. So let's pull it in there. We've got right cup, we've got left cup. We've got a sticker on there to tell us transparency mode, 1 second. NFC, tap it if you've got an Android. I've not got an Android, so I can't enjoy that feature. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go, extends, so it should fit on my massive head comfortably. I guess those are ports, probably, I guess microphone ports, so for the active noise cancelling. On the, what is that, the left can, we've got the USB-C charger, so we're going to have to charge it before we actually use it. You know, if you've seen my videos before, it's got to be charged. Power, noise cancelling there. We've got the auxiliary stereo cable there. Play, pause. These are also the headphone ones. I think that skips forward, that skips back if you hold it. Now, if you hold it, I think the volume goes. If you press it, it goes back and forth. I don't know, I just need to mess around with it and see how it works. And what's that? Oh... So there's cushioning at the top to stop it getting damaged. And then we've got this weird foamy thing that I would assume would be sorted. So let's see, can I follow the instructions and put this away? That folds in. That, am I going to have to cut and figure this out? Yeah, I'll be right back. So despite me struggling, it isn't rocket science. Thankfully, the video clip I had previously showed it in position. I just got to get used to it. This foamy thing, I can see why it's there to stop the two cans banging, but, you know, I wish it was actually stuck in so it wasn't, you know, all flimsy all over the place, because it really makes you think. Anyway, it's all in there. So, I'm not going to do one of those reviews where they get them and they put them on for 2 minutes and they're like, yeah, amazing, go buy it. You know me, I like to charge it to full power, give it a good old use, and then I'll give you my honest opinions. Is it worth it? So far, for £55, I'm very impressed with the quality of this. But does the sound quality, you know, warrant £55? Is it terrible? What's the noise cancelling like? I'll let you know. And ultimately, is it going to do the job? Is it comfortable for me to use whilst recording? So stick around and let's find out. And I'm back. Like I said, I'll be back. I know I said I was going to leave it a couple of weeks, but I literally couldn't wait to talk about these. I've been using them for a few days, and oh my days, they have absolutely blown me away. I can't say. Honestly, this is worth every single penny. I can't wait to tell you all about it, so let's go. Starting at the beginning of the journey, the pairing and turning it on was super easy. All you had to do is you press the power button there. I got an iOS device, so go into Bluetooth settings, and there it was, staring in front of me. So I pressed it and it connected, and we were well away. If you've got an Android device, however, you can tap it on the can and it uses NFC to pair, which is pretty cool. For me, once it was paired via Bluetooth, what I could do then is I could go to the Soundcore app, and that is where the magic happened. Cheeky cut, here it is, the app in action. So when you get in there, it tells you the battery, which is pretty cool to see. And then we've got our different ideas and different settings. So if we go to settings here, what it does is let you update the firmware. Mine was already up to date, I didn't have to update nothing. And then here we go, noise cancelling. So we've got different options. We've got noise cancelling, transparency mode, and normal. So you can add a widget to your iOS device if you want a widget to control it. But there's also a active noise cancelling button, so you can press that near the power button. It's just there, which will toggle through these different settings. But what I also like is if you cover the can just for 1 second, it will ping between the two different settings. I really like that. You've also got different modes, so it kind of adjusts how much noise cancelling is taking place. And for me, it was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So my biggest comparator here was the AirPod Pros. Now the noise cancelling on the AirPod Pros is absolutely fantastic. I think that's, you know, 10 out of 10 noise cancelling. This one I would say is probably a solid 7. To be honest, it does a good enough job for what I'm looking for. It's not as good as the AirPods, but I mean that's probably its weakest feature. The best feature by an absolute country mile is the sound quality. I cannot believe how good the sound quality actually is. Now, I don't claim to be the greatest audiophile and know about all the frequencies and stuff like that. I just give you my honest opinions from a regular, everyday, normal guy. And my goodness, the sound quality from this, I think, was on par with this. I think, you know, it might have just snuck it a bit, but then again, these are 250 quid. This was about £55, so to have him even close in the same sort of ballpark is absolutely crazy. One of the biggest differences and things that I really like about this is the AirPod Pros, you've got no equalizer, so you can't change the sound and how it comes out. This one has equalizer options coming out of every crevice. So we click equalizer here. So we've got some default settings, so that's the standard one. But each one of these is a different equalizer setting, and you can see the difference as it goes up through here, and you've got the charts and all that sort of stuff. So you can make this sound how you want it to sound. For me, it was absolutely bang on, superb. I loved it. I thought with messing around with these, depending on what track I was listening to, I could get superior sound quality out of this. And I'm not just, you know, marking out for the point of it, or I'm not being paid to say this. I actually genuinely believe that the sound quality of this is unbelievable. And don't worry, if you're one of those people who actually know about music and all that sort of stuff, you can get your own customized equalizer here, so you can get it to set however you want it, and you can even have your own custom equalizer setting saved to flip back and forth. Oh my goodness, I cannot say enough good things about this. It has absolutely blown me away. 10 on 10, I love it. I can't even convey how much I love it. The other feature I've noticed here is superior sleep. Now, I'm not the sort of person that needs some white noise to sleep, but you've got that set in there if you actually like it. This, however, links me on to the next good thing about this, is if you're actually going to try and sleep in this in one way or another, you got to know, are these comfortable? So, what do I think? Are they comfortable? Let me tell you. Considering I've not really been using cans for my primary listening purposes for a long time, I thought these were superb in terms of how comfortable they were. Now it's going to depend from person to person, head size, ear size and all that, but for me this was absolutely perfect. The cushioning on the top, beautiful, and for me the can cushions here were absolutely perfect for my ears, so I felt that they were really comfortable. On the other hand, if you compare them to the AirPod Pros, I have been using these for a long time and they are comfortable, but sometimes after long listening I don't know about you, but I sometimes get sweaty ears on the inside, so I have to pull them out, give my ear a good scratch and then bang, put them back in. I don't know, is that normal? But anyway, these for me were super comfortable, and that there is the biggest comparison point that we need to make clear here. Now in my opinion, I said that the sound quality for me sounded fairly similar. These picked it, they were just a little bit better, but for me these were just almost as good. And now with that in mind, that comfort is the big key difference here. Alright, I like these, they're pretty good. However, even though I think the sound quality is fairly similar, these ones are a little bit better. I think I can get more use out of these because they're just more comfortable. Now I'm going to need to do a little bit more with these, so I'm going to listen to some movies with these and things like that. So what I'll probably do is a long-term review, but as of now, and listening to music and the bits and bobs I've done with them, these are probably going to be my go-to cans. The other thing I love about this, that this one unfortunately doesn't have, is this has volume controls on the actual cans. Now if you're a cheapskate like me and you've got a Fire Stick, you know you've all got a Fire Stick. If you've ever tried to connect these to the Fire Stick, you'll find that they're either way too loud or way too quiet. Way too quiet? That's good English, that is. Because you can't adjust the volume dynamically, you can't control it on the Fire Stick unless you root it and download an app separately. But who's got time for that, honestly? Whereas this one's got volume up and volume down, so you can control the volume on this. Therefore, it makes an absolute perfect companion to a Fire Stick. But let's not forget, the primary purpose I bought these for was to be able to use it whilst I'm recording videos, so I can listen to it as it goes along. So this is going to be bang on it. I thought they would only be good for that purpose, but my goodness, they are head and shoulders way better than I thought it was going to be. And let's not forget, it was £55. I mean, crazy value. £55? It's unbelievable. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Ichiban, you said all the good things about it. There's got to be some negatives. Well, basically, I've got two negatives, right? Yeah, let's go for those two. One, the transparency and the noise cancelling is nowhere near as good as the Apple. Apple have got it nailed for me. The noise cancelling is superb. It really does do a fantastic job. This one does a pretty good job. I would say it does a fantastic job for the price, but it's not quite as good as the AirPods. The other thing this doesn't have, it might be a little thing, I don't know, it depends how much it bothers you. I like it when you take a headphone out, the music stops, it pauses the media you're watching. This doesn't have that. There's no in-ear sensors to detect when it's on your ear or when it's off your ear. I mean, it's not the biggest of deals because it does have a button dedicated to pause. So all you got to do is you got to press the pause button and it'll pause it for you. So it's not a deal breaker, but it's one of those little features that I would have liked to have seen. Now I think you know what time it is. It's time for a star rating, and if you've been listening to anything I've said, I think you know what it's going to be. So it's going to be a 5 stars out of 5 stars. This is an absolute must buy. If you are in any doubt about these headphones, go ahead and buy them. There is no way you can be disappointed. I know some people will say, but I like the in-ear headphones and the cans. We're all different. I understand that. For me, I've always been used to the in-ear buds, but for me, this was a breath of fresh air. And honestly, in my ears, I thought they sounded pretty much almost as good as the AirPod Pros. Now, people are going to try and draw some comparisons wrongly between these and the AirPod Maxes. First of all, the AirPod Maxes are over 10 times the cost. It's absolutely crazy. £550 the AirPod Maxes. There is no way, and I can tell you that because I've been into an Apple store and I've tried them myself. Personally, I didn't find them that comfortable. I found the noise cancelling made me feel like I was underwater. It was really disorientating. I didn't get that from this at all, but I can tell you there's no way the AirPod Maxes are 10 times as good as these. These are an absolute bargain, £55. You know, thumbs up this review, get subscribed, get over to Amazon and order yourself a pair. You absolutely won't be disappointed. it didn't feel right me ending the review there without saying a massive thank you to each and every one of you that have subscribed to my channel. I've got about 250 subscribers, and each and every one of you means the world to me. If you've enjoyed this review or you found it useful, please press subscribe. You know, helping us move the channel forward, I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a cheeky thumbs up. It means more people can see it, more people can enjoy it. If you've got any comments, post them in the comment section below. I'll reply to each and every comment. I absolutely love engaging with the people who love my channel and have taken the time to subscribe and comment. You know, honestly, it means so much to me. Do it. Post something, click subscribe, thumbs up. And with that in mind, I'm going to leave it there. You know what I'm going to say. Look after yourselves, take care of the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.